have the high ground. Listen, I don't be doing Star Wars like that. But that one scene is like, I hate you. He's like, I don't know. He's like in the lava or some shit. I don't know, but anyways. What's the spirit? That something I endure most. Confidence, courage. You. Some. I feel so bad for this girl.
Why, thank you. I guess you're not so bad yourself. I'll just have to take a risk. Pikachu, use Thunderbolt one last time.
But you guess? Sorry. Did 0 damage still. Stir mine. It's just too sneaky with invisible barrier. But I have another turn still, since both are doing after all. Go ahead. Electro Ball. Nope.
Well, it's not like I have many other options at this point. Pikachu, use Electro Ball.
Use Electro Ball. That's not gonna do anything, because in the card itself, I can imagine if it has to do with like speed wise. If it's at least I want to say Electro Ball is pretty crazy. Base Electro Ball sounds like at least 30 damage, but even if it was, it probably bases it off of like retreat cost. Like if Pikachu, let's be real, is gonna have 0 retreat cost. Let's be real here. That's literally what it is. Even if it wasn't, it's gonna be 30 damage at least, or maybe 40. Electro Ball is crazy. In the Pokemon trading card game, it's weird. But it still has the same effect like in the actual game. How if you're faster, it does more. So literally, Mr. Mime's not taking any damage again. Well, it's a good thing that Pikachu is so fast, because Electro Ball does more faster it is on the one it uses it on. So once again, Mr. Mime takes 0 damage. And your turn.
It looks like it's up to you now, but I'm not giving up just yet. This one has to be the one.
Alright. Alright, well, I draw. I must draw. Yo, what? Why am I getting all psychic types? Well, in the game these aren't psychic types, but what the fuck? This is insane. This is insane insaneness. I put in Blacephalon on the bench. Evolving Poipole to Nagandle. Putting a Fighting Energy on Nagandle. And yeah. I'm not putting Nagandle out just yet. because I want to be able to sweep. With his ability, he lets him be able to have a basic card from my discard pile to him before I attack. So that will like work if I want to attack right away, because I can just retreat Mr. Mime. That's only 1 retreat cost, and then I can do that. Plus, the Beast Energy is not only gives 1 of any type of energy to an Ultra Beast that is equipped to you, but they do 30 more damage with that shit. So that is just insane. But for now, I'll stick with Mr. Mime still. So I place Blacephalon, and then I fucking here. I gotta put that down. I gotta write that down. I mean, not write that down. I'll type it. Draws card. Places Sif onto my bench. Evolves. Go to again. Middle. Attaches. Does 30 damage. So I'm just stacking up. So now, well, actually, yeah. So next time, it'll be, yeah, it does more and more. Like, once it gets to like this stage, literally it started with 1, and then it did 2, 20 damage, and now for this one, it'll do, it only attacked twice, yeah. So I do this one, 20, yeah, it does 30. And the next one it'll be a 40. But it's already, the health is like stacking up. This is crazy. This is some crazy stuff. This poor girl does not know how this ability works.
I can't believe I'm going to lose, but I'll go down fighting. This is it. Pikachu, use Thunderbolt one last time.
I'll take hold. Mr. Mime. At least. But he took no damage. Get another turn, though. Remember, you and your best friend is doing. So, go ahead. Okay. Good luck here.
We're going to need it. This one has to be the one. Pikachu, use Thunderbolt again.
Oi, oi. Mr. Mime. Can't be talking these girls, you know? That's just rude. What? Tick. Sorry. It's my turn. Oi, oi. They really only have Pikachu and Charizard.
It seems
huh?
like we're out of options. We've tried everything we could think of, but nothing has worked. I guess we're just going to have to accept defeat.
Well, my turn. I have no cards in my hand, but I draw. Yo. This is actually crazy. This would only work on a few in my deck, and Blacephalon, Nagano, let's be perfect on Nagano. But it will do 10 less damage, but it's pretty good. Anyways, I don't know if I'll play it though, because there's no reason for me to. I'll just keep it in the hand. So, literally it's just draws one card, attacks Pikachu with Mr. Meditate. Does so now it will do 40 damage. Does 40 damage. This Pikachu is gonna fucking be dead soon. This Pikachu is getting fucked up. So yeah, Double Rainbow Energy is insane. This is a card from back in the day as well, just like Mr. Mime. Well, the original one was just Rainbow Energy, the single one. And it's pretty ass because, yeah, you can have more in it, and it works on any Pokemon, really. But Double Rainbow Energy is nice because it's 2. It only works on evolved Pokemon, not EXs. That doesn't count. That's a rule. It won't let you do on EXs. But a normal evolved Pokemon, as long as they're evolved, it gets 2 of any energy, and it does 10 less damage. But the fucking, that's nothing compared to what you could be doing. What most people are like, damn, I can't attack. You literally need energy in this game to attack, which fucking sucks. But no, yeah, it's a pretty fucking good card. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, just this Mr. Mime alone, if they have powerful cards only, then this is insane. What do you mean?
I think it's over. We've lost, but at least we tried.
Wait, giving up? But why? Surely Pikachu, Charizard, only Pokemon deck, right? No way. I don't believe it. You're right. Really? So you're just giving up?
You're right. I have a few more cards, but I don't think they'll be enough to turn the tide.
You never know. But I won't force you to play if you don't want to anymore. So I win? What the hell? What do you mean before we go? You're not going anywhere. You're getting sent to a random place on Earth.
I guess you do. But before we go, can I ask you one more question?
Sure, but you don't actually have to get teleported. I was only kidding. It's not like I have powers or anything. Powers or anything. But if you wanted to do something for me, either way, what's your question? What's the question? What is the question? What is the question? Oh, so she don't want to duel anymore. It's so lame. Oh. Kachi. Kachi. Hakutaken.
Well, Kachi, it was nice dueling you. Even though we lost, I had a lot of fun.
What the freaks are you? Like, you got... Oh my god. Hey, yo, listen. They can't be looking like that and have that, the beginning intro saying they're looking to do something. Come on, I gotta ask them. Right?
Excuse me? What makes you think that?
Am I wrong? Two girls coaching me, looking and acting. Both did. Looking to get some. That's fucking hilarious. That is hilarious. That's a fucking that's cap. That's cap. Boy, that's cap.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. We were just trying to be friendly.
Huh. Okay. Well, guess finish. Unless you wanna continue with two for fun. Yeah, we can finish it. Yes.
Sure, why not? We can finish this duel.
Are you sure? Thought you had to go. Hey, yo.
Well, we were going to head home, but it's still early, and we're having fun, so why not?
Okay, so my turn, or is it your turns? My turn? Wait, didn't I just go? I did I not? Okay. Draw. A medal. I'll take it. We need to stack up. Who's stacking up? I guess Bucephalon. Yeah, I guess so. To get that up. Yeah. We're gonna give it to Bucephalon. There you go. Alright. I draw a card. Draws one card. Places energy on Sif on tags Chew with Mr. Mime. Tate. What does it do now? It does 50 damage, does it not? We are just fucking this shit up. $50 damage. 50 damage. Oh my god. Does 50. This Pikachu's got one more hit it can take from this meditate. It's gonna get fucked up. And my toe. Oh my god. That's not good. Yeah, that Pikachu is gonna fucking die. You can't be growing like that. It's a little sus.
That's not good. I don't know how much more of this we can take.
Pikachu could take one more hit and he is done for. But you got Charizard at least. At least that's something. And you can always possibly draw something to help turn the tides. It is true. What does she play? Charlotte was already on the bench.
You're right. I have one last trick up my sleeve. Charizard, use Flamethrower.
Did 0 damage.
This isn't good. I'm running out of ideas.
Not another turn though. Don't do anything.
I don't know. I'm starting to think we're out of options. But I'll give it one last shot. Charizard, use Flamethrower again.
Why'd she say Charizard like that? What the hell? Nope. No damage. Still.
I think we should just give up. We're not going to win this one.
Oh man. Didn't even get to my ace card. This was my biggest one. No offense, Mr. Mime. Bag with best. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. You know it's true.
I guess we're just not meant to win this one. But it was fun while it lasted.
Mr. Mime. Oh. It's true, Mr. Mime is my weakest card in this deck. Well, if you're not counting Poipole and Cosmog, they can evolve and shit. So, literally, Mr. Mime is my weakest card in this deck. Yeah. With the Pokemon, but listen, the only reason he's in the deck is not just because of the Pokemon power, but his fucking... That attack is so insane. You just keep stacking up the damage. Like, he can come in and fuck someone up. And it's crazy. He only got 40 health, but hey, if they don't got any status effects to whittle his health, and he's not like sleep asleep, confused, or paralyzed. He's doing work. He's doing some fucking work. But yeah, I don't know. Don't you want to see the strongest card though? At least just for the hell of it. No pun intended. Listen, y'all, I think it's time to show you the deck. Alright, so basically I won. We had this field stacked up. Nagandal's attack is basically Turning Point, which I think is if I have exactly 3 cards remaining, this card does a total of 160 damage, but normally does 80. And well, plus the beast energy he had, so it would have done 110 anyways. Yeah. Nagano is like one of my, if not my favorite Ultra Beast. But he's not my strongest. As you can see, his health is very shit. They all, well, except for Cosmog. Cosmog's technically an Ultra Beast, but doesn't label it in the card game. Same with Cosmoem and Solgaleo. Even Solgaleo, it doesn't say he's an Ultra Beast. But the reason why it's important for this Ultra Beast is because I'll try to find it. Well, I'll see what's in my prize cards, actually. See what we got in the prize cards. Alright, so let me move the deck out of the way. Deck's right here. And I still had the, of course, the double rainbow energy, so that was pretty stacked. First prize card. Oh shit, we had Necrozma. Damn! Now that would have been fucked. That would have been fucked up. Yeah, we would have fucking swept, because if he had the special... Well, he's not evolved, so this wouldn't have given 2 energy, but if I would have just put that rainbow energy on him, yeah, I wouldn't mind his 10, but he would have do an extra 10 because of his special laser. That's fucking insane. Okay, so we got that one. Second one we would have gotten, because I do it from top to bottom pretty much. Water energy, dog shit. What is the third one? Grass energy, dog shit. Electric energy, dog shit. So just energies? Oh no, double colorless, that could have been what you wanted to put for the Necrozma, actually. Oh, okay, we had an Ultra Beast in there. Stakataka. Stakataka is kind of broken. To the sense as in, if you have, if your opponent has 3 or fewer prize cards, this Pokemon's HP goes from 120 to 200, so it's pretty nice. But his attack, it's kind of a pain in the ass to get to, because 2 fighting energy and 1 other energy. His retreat cost, Jesus Christ. Well, there's a card, there's a reason why Cosmog is in the deck. It's because... Well, actually, I'll be right back. I gotta do something in jar. Well, I guess I can talk to you. Well, actually, I don't know. Anyways, so Stakataka, yeah, it's a pain in the ass to get him to attack. You really want to stack him up in the meantime, but his attack is pretty good. It's called Top Down. Oh, the ability is called Wall of Stone, by the way. But he's in a rage state, as you can see. He's pissed off. He usually has blue eye, but he has red eye in this one. He is fucking pissed. I guess so is Nagandal. I guess. Oh yeah, you want to see some broken shit that Poivol's got? Poivol's got some broken shit. This one, you can't really see it too much, but it's called Eye Opener. He has a move called Peck as well, which, why the fuck would you want to use Peck when it only does 20 damage? The thing that I like about this Poivol is not only does it look like a cute patootie little dinosaur alien with a little glowy thingy, but Eye Opener is one of any energy. It says you can look at your face down prize cards, all of them. So literally, I could have done that, and I could have been like, oh shit, we have a Stakataka there, a double colorless there, and a Cosmo there, and then we got energies. And I could have just picked and choose whatever the fuck I wanted. But I didn't want to risk that shit because obviously I knew what she was rocking, so I had to keep Mr. Mime out. That was the best play. The best play because we weren't taking any damage and we were only gaining shit from there. Yeah, Nagandel is a scary berry as well. Look at him. He's a scary berry. When I found out that Poipole can evolve, and same with Cosmog, I'm like, holy shit, Cosmog turns into Lunala or Solgaleo. I choose Solgaleo because that's the one I found originally when it came to me finding Pokemon cards for like Ultra Beasts, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah. You'll see the ability when I show you. But Stakataka is nice. Stakataka is literally, the attack is called top down. It does 110 damage normally. Like I said, it takes 2 fighting energy and 1 of another energy. It doesn't matter what it is. It says flip a coin until you get tails. For each heads, discard the top card of your opponent's deck. So it's pretty fucking crazy. It's an insane one. It really stacks it up. So let's see. What else have we got? Oh, Palmer's contribution. This is a pretty nice one because you'll see there's a card called Ultra Space that I have in my deck. And basically what it does is once per turn, either player can grab 1 Ultra Beast from their deck and put it in their hand, which is fucking amazing. Because basically, well, there's another card I can compare it to with where I won't have them die because when a Pokemon gets knocked out, that one who they got, the owner whose Pokemon got knocked out, the opponent gets to take a prize card of their own, which is like, that's why you place the prize cards. And if a player doesn't have any Pokemon left on the bench, they lose the duel. If they run out of cards, they lose the duel when it's time to draw, and they can't draw any other card. Or if they take all their own prize cards, then they win. But this is nice because you can only play supporters once per turn, but you can search your discard pile for up to 5 of any combination of Pokemon and basic energy cards shown to your opponent and shuffle them in your deck. So it's a good way to reuse your deck a lot. Let's see. I got a lot of energies as well to base it out. Oh, this is the most beautiful card. This is actually the boss from the original Pokemon Sun and Moon. So this is Lusamine. This is a full art Lusamine. This is her being controlled by Nihilego. Nihilego looks like an instant jellyfish, but Nihilego can actually transform into this actual like dark form that you see, and Nihilego can like control whatever Nihilego wants, and it's really creepy as fuck. And basically, this one not only looks awesome, but the card is pretty fucking sick too. It's mainly so I can get my Ultra Spaces back if I need, and I can get another supporter if I want to, up to 2 of mix and match, or 2 of like the supporter or 2 stadium cards from my discard pile into my hand. And this is really nice because I can bring like Palmer's contribution back or some shit like that, or some other ones that I'll show you. Oh, here we go. Some of them I have like normal form, but I have this as a rainbow. This is pretty sick. Pheromosa. And there are some cards that I have that are just like, I have them and then I have them as like an attack team duel card. As in, it says tag, and it's a single card. It's really cool. So Pheromosa, oh yeah, I forgot to say, oh no, I already did tell you. I guess Poipole has 70 health, Nagano has 130, Cosmog has 60. Cosmog, oh I didn't even show you what Blacephalon does. Cosmog has a thing called Dust Gathering. It's 1 of any energy you can put. He can just draw 1 card. He's a cutie patootie. He's really cool. He's got 60 health, but he does a good one. And Blacephalon is insane. Blacephalon has only 110 health, but he's just having a good time. His move Fireworks Bomb is really fucking nice. Normally, well, he needs a Psychic and another energy of any type. It does 4 damage counters on your opponent Pokemon in any way you like. So basically, they don't have to be on the front line. They can be on the bench too. You can just spread them out. But if your opponent has exactly 3 prize cards remaining, this shit does 3 times the normal amount it does. So it's 12 damage counters. You can literally sweep your opponent with this fucking strategy. You can just spread it out, and then literally just win in an instant. It is so insane, this card. Blacephalon is such a tricky trick. I actually shiny hunted him in Ultra Moon. Oh no, it was Ultra Sun. And I actually got him. It was the one shiny hunt that I didn't record in post. I was just, I don't know, I wasn't proud of it. I'm not going to lie. It was at one of my most boring times of my life, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm going to shiny hunt. It didn't take too long to find him. I didn't have a shiny charm or anything, and I found him in under 1,000 encounters, I'm pretty sure. I think it only took 700 encounters. Because you had to like reset and then go in the area, try to find him in the storm, in the new area that would be unlocked after you beat the Elite Four. And it's pretty crazy. And I call him the most retarded name. His shiny looks really beautiful. It's a really dark blue, but it's called I call him Blue Cephalon. But anyways, so basically, yeah, Pheromosa is a creepy one. This is like something you see in Men in Black. Well, the normal one isn't here. Well, there's another card that shows her better without the rainbow, but she looks really good with the rainbow. So Pheromosa, those is GX as well. The GX cards, if they get knocked out, your opponent takes 2 prize cards instead of 1. The same with the V cards. So basically, I would have got 2 prize cards from like Pikachu V. And assuming that it wasn't a Charizard V and that it was Radiant Charizard, she probably would have said Charizard, the shiny black Charizard, if it was a Radiant one. So I was assuming it was a Charizard V. But it still wouldn't have been able to do damage to Mr. Mime. Because, like, just those two, they can't. Pretty much. But this is awesome. There's one, the first attack that only needs 1 grass. If you go first, like first turn in the duel, you can't attack at your first turn. That's normal. But this card makes an exception. If you go first, you can use the attack in the first turn, which is pretty sick. It only does 30 damage, but fast rate is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Cruel Spike, 2 energies is a 60 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. The GX moves, you can only do 1 GX per game, so you gotta really be careful about what you use. It depends all on your circumstances, but sometimes you want to use it right away. This attack does 50 damage for each prize card your opponent has taken, so this can be insanely powerful. If like you're on your last legs and you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna do like, say they took 5 of your prize cards, this will do 250 damage just for 2 energy, only 2 grass. And Pheromosa only needs 1 to retreat, only one energy to retreat, so that's insane. And Blacephalon's only 2, and then Meganol's only 1. Same with Cosmog's only 1, but then Voidpool's only 1 too. Oh, I didn't even show you Necrozma's other attacks, or just Necrozma overall. Yeah, I didn't even show that. What am I doing? So, it doesn't label Necrozma as an Ultra Beast, but we know Necrozma is an Ultra Beast, like, come on now. Come on now. Necrozma is one of my favorites, if not my favorite one. It's a V, so Necrozma V, and it got 220 health. It's got Prismatic Ray. This attack also does 20 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. This only needs 1 Psychic Energy, so it does 20 to their one on the front lines, and it does 20 to 2 of their other bench Pokemon too. So that's just insane. Like, if you're stacking this with Blacephalon, you can literally just sweep. And he needs 3 to retreat, so it's pretty ass. But like I said, there's a strategy that I have in this deck that makes it to where I don't have to worry about that, as long as I got this certain Pokemon on my bench, and you'll see soon. But Special Laser only needs 2 Psychic and 1 of any other energy type, but it does 100 damage normally. But if this Pokemon has any special energy attached, like it literally can be like a double rainbow or a double colorless or anything like that. As long as it's attached to them, it doesn't mean the effect has to play, because say if I put a Beast Energy on this one, it's not an Ultra Beast technically, but it can still be attached, but it won't do anything. But they'll still count as having the special energy requirement. It will do 120 more damage. This motherfucker could literally sweep your whole life. He'll do 220 per attack. Just 100 normally is crazy. But 220 per attack? Necrozma don't fucking play around. Necrozma's a crazy one. So that's pretty crazy. Mr. Fuji. Okay, this is the crazy one. This one is insane. You know how I was saying Ultra Space can make it to where you can get one Ultra Beast from your deck once per turn? This will keep it to where you will keep your prize cards from them when they're about to die. If there is a Pokemon on your bench, you can choose that one, or just any other Pokemon on your bench, only up to one with this card. Shuffle it and any cards attached to it into your deck. So you can just recycle their health, bring them back, bring them on. It's a little tough to get the energy, but I have a card for that as well. It's pretty iron tight, this stuff, but it's not a supporter card, so you can't really bring it back from the grave. You gotta really be careful about using these ones. It's a pretty crazy one. Let's see what else we got. Triple Acceleration. This one is mainly for Nagandel, because it only works on evolution Pokemon. It doesn't work on... Oh, it actually works on EX ones, too. It even could work on... yeah, it works on anyone that's evolved. So this card can only be attached to evolution Pokemon. If this card is attached to one of your Pokemon, discard it at the end of the turn. But that only means if this is not a non-evolution one, it will discard at the end of the turn. But this provides 3 colorless energy, only to evolution Pokemon. Yeah, if this card is attached to anything other than the evolution Pokemon, discard it. So basically, it's really, like I said, meant for, at the end of the turn, if they are an evolution Pokemon, then it goes bye-bye. But you can use that chance to equip this, and literally, it's 3 fucking energy. So you can literally even retreat, like, almost stack attack, but a guaranteed, like, retreat for, Necrozma or something like that, if you really need to. So this card is pretty fucking cool. Ultra Space? Here's Ultra Space. I think I have at least 2 of these in my deck, because you never know. And it's very precious. And, it's a pretty awesome one. Ooh, okay, this is a non-Ultra Beast, but this one is fucking insane. Dialga V. Was it Dialga? No, it's a Dialga GX. Sorry. Look at him. He's in Spear Pillar right now. That's so sick. So fucking sick. So Dialga GX, this is a Dragon type with 180 health. First move, well, this counts as a basic card too. So like you instantly place this, same with the other ones like Necrozma. They're big health, but they're basic as well. So you can place them instantly. Overclock only needs 1 steel. Oh yeah, he only needs 3 energy to retreat. One, I guess metal energy. They don't call it steel energy. They call it metal energy, I think, in the game. But they call it steel type of Pokemon. It's so fucking weird. But Overclock, draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. That is fucking insane. That's actually insane. Because you literally just can just stack up Dialga even more. Or just, I don't know. It's pretty awesome. So Overclock is so cool. It's only one, like I said, 1 metal energy. Fucking insane. Then we got Shred. This is like Giratina's attack. Not my Giratina, but a Giratina that is very commonly known as a V or GX, as it does 160, but it has a bunch of random shit. But this is still a good Shred. 1 metal and 2 of it. 2 of any other energy. So I could literally put a double colorless on Dialga and be like, bam, there you go, Dialga. This attack's damage isn't affected by any effects in your opponent's active Pokemon. So basically, it's pretty nice, but that doesn't mean resistances. So some Pokemon have resistances, like, say for example, we got Blacephalon over here. He is resistant to, if a fighting type Pokemon hits him, minus 20 damage from that. So it's pretty good, but it only says from their attacks. Or I mean any effects. Any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. So what it can do, it can take on some annoying ass ones. Like one that comes right to mind is Spiritomb. And overall, literally, I think, yeah, because this is a higher form of, like, power, of, like, since this is a GX, and Mr. Mime is a normal, this can actually tear through Mr. Mime, believe it or not. It could be like, fuck your Pokemon power. It literally doesn't care about any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon, and he'll get fucked up. So instantly he would get knocked out by his Dialga. It does 80 damage per time he uses it, so it's pretty insane.
This is the overpowered one that got me most interested in this Dialga. This is a GX move. Like I said, you can only do 1 GX per turn. I mean, per game. Sorry, not per turn. That'd be fucking broken as fuck. Especially with this one. You would infinitely be able to go whenever you want. Because this is Timeless GX. You need 3 metal energy and 2 colors. Does 150 damage, but the effect is where it gets you. Take another turn after this one. Skip the between turn step. So basically you said, you tell the opponent like, oh, you thought you were going to go? Fuck you. I get another turn. You literally get to draw another card, do another energy, play another potential supporter card, because you only do 1 supporter per turn, and just attack. And, well, you can't use Timeless GX again, because you can only use the GX once per duel. But you can just fucking, that's a 150 damage. Most Pokemon do not have even that much more than 200 health. You can just instantly KO a big fucking Pokemon that your opponent has. Dialga is so fucking insane. That's like the one main GX move I would personally say, but you never know. Like, you could have a tough spot, and they'd be like, fuck it, I'm gonna use Pheromosa's Beauty GX move. Do fucking 250 damage if you only have 1 prize card left over. That's pretty crazy. Dialga is an insane one. What else we got? Ooh, Xurkitree. Look at this cutie patootie. He's literally electric cables, but that's my boy right there. He has 180 health. His ability is Flashing Head. This is actually insane, because you can really set up your opponent to basically not be able to do anything to him. It prevents all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon that have any special energy attached to them. So that sounds very specific, but if they have any special energy at all, even if it's not doing anything for them, if it's attached to that Pokemon and it tries to attack Xurkitree, it won't do jack shit. Literally, it will do jack shit. It's a GX as well, that's Xurkitree. Very cool. Rumbling Wires, that's its only attack that actually does damage on this card. It's 2 electric and 1 of any other energy. It does 100 damage, but it also guarantees to discard the top card of your opponent's deck. So slowly but surely, you'll be doing damage and you'll be, milling their deck and be like, fuck your dick. And then its GX move, Lightning GX. Your opponent reveals their hand, add a card you find there to their prize cards face down. You can't use more than 1 GX attack in the game. So basically, you kind of would be saving them, but you get a look at their hand and be like, oh, you thought you were going to play that? Nope, you got to earn this shit. I don't know, it'd be a very dick move, but a very, grace-saving move. It depends on how the duel is going. If they're literally about to run out of cards and you're like, oh my god, I just need 1 more card to play this card, you could be like, well, guess what, bitch? You're not playing that card. And say it's like their final evolution, but they need that second stage, you'd be like, no, that goes to your fucking prize cards, bitch. That is just such a dick move, but Xurkitree is pretty cool. Xurkitree is a cool one. Oh shit. The tag team. So as you can see Naganadel, and you're like, what the hell? Naganadel again? Then Guzzlord. This is Naganadel and Guzzlord Tag Team GX. The tag teams are always the most bullshit cards in the game. There's a reason why, though. It says when your tag team is knocked out, your opponent takes 3 prize cards. So you gotta really be careful with these. They count as an Ultra Beast, so I can literally bring them from the deck, put them on there if I got Ultra Space. And yeah, it's fucking insane. The ability, oh my god. Just everything about this card. And it's the beautiful secret art too. Of course I have to have the best ones. Of course, you guys, you can't not. They're just chilling out and he's just eating stuff and they're just having a grand time. They're just having a grandara yokozuna. But Violent Appetite is the ability. Oh, he has 280 health, by the way, and he's a Dragon type. Well, they're a Dragon type. Yeah. Violent Appetite, once during your turn, before your attack, you may discard a Pokemon from your hand. And you're like, what the fuck? Why would I want to discard? But if you do, you heal 60 health. 60 damage from this Pokemon. If you want to heal, bam, healed. He was like a delicious Pokemon. He eats it, goes to your discard pile, and you can combine it with Palmer's contribution. You get all Pokemon back. Say they're Ultra Beasts, you just bring them back with Ultra Space. The infinite loop is infinite. It's so insane. So that's just the ability. That's not even any of the attacks. You could just do that once per turn if you wanted. If you were just stacking a Pokemon, you're like, fuck it, I'm not going to use him, so I might as well just fucking eat him. Fucking might as well. Listen, the Ultra Beasts be looking tasty sometimes. What can you say? Jet Pierce is 1 psychic, 1 dark, and 1 of any other energy. Does 180 fucking damage. That's some insane insaneness right there. And you're probably wondering, like, damn, Paul, you gotta really hook up your Pokemon. You gotta set them up forever, and it sucks. Like, that's a big weakness. It is, but I'll show you. There's a card. I always have a card for something, and if it's in a deck like this, oh, you better believe it's gonna be overpowered. I hope y'all enjoy the eye candy you've been seeing, like these girls. Yeah, they're pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie. But Jet Pierce is pretty cool. But Chaotic Order GX. The name alone, you're like, what the fuck is this? This is a colorless plus something. So when it comes to the plus, that means like you can add on to other shit to it if you want. And that'll make the effects more if you want. So it says turn all your prize cards face up. Those prize cards remain face up for the rest of the game. Very cool. But if this Pokemon has at least 1 extra energy, so basically, yeah, that's insane. So if you already have enough for Jet Pierce, as it is, and you just wanted to end the game like faster, you can use this GX card. Not only will you see the rest of your prize cards from the remainder of the game, like they'll just be face up. If it's got a psychic energy and a dark energy attached to it, which like I said, is just the same as having enough for a Jet Pierce for this card, you'll literally just take 2 prize cards, like straight up. You'll just take them. They'll be yours right away. So you don't even gotta finish off one of the Pokemon. You just take 2. So this, I'm not gonna lie, based off of everything that you're going to see, this is my strongest card. This is the most bullshit. I remember fighting this in TCG Online back in the day. Pokemon TCG Online before they updated it. Way before they updated, like a year or 2 before they updated it. This was the most bullshit, annoying card I would see. And a bunch of other tag teams too. It's always a tag team, but this one specifically would be some all fucking bullshit. But I love it. Because it's in my hand now. It's mine, motherfucker. It's mine. What we got next? Oh, look at it. God damn. Back to back when it comes to draw. See, that would have been some old bullshit. But I guess I would have had Ultra Space way before I had these, so I would have just picked them out. But then why would I? Because I was going to draw it anyway. Sometimes you want to get them from the top so you can draw another if you don't need Ultra Beast. So this is not Nagandel, Buzzwole and Pheromosa. Look at this. Cutie patooties. But yeah, Pheromosa is creepy as fuck. That's like the typical Men in Black alien. But this has 260 health. This is a GX tag team. An Ultra Beast, of course. Jet Punch. Insane. 30 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon, just for 1 grass energy. It does 30 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. And it does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon as well. It doesn't. You don't apply weakness and resistance for bench Pokemon. So that's pretty fucking insane. That's so crazy. Just for 1 energy, this motherfucking can go crazy. So Elegant Soul. This one is actually insane, but it's in every other turn. Well, even then, if you still use it, it's still does a lot of damage. This only needs 2 grass and 1 of any other energy. Does 190. But during your next turn, this Pokemon's Elegant Soul base attack is 60 damage. So it's pretty dog shit. It's not going to be 190 each time, but 60 damage still, at the very least, is pretty fucking nice. Then we got Beast Game GX. This is the actual bullshit. I still don't think this card is better than this Guzzlord one. Guzzlord and Nagandel. Oh, this one is 2 retreat cost, by the way, and this one is 3 retreat cost. But anyway, Beast Game GX. 50 damage normally. It needs 1 grass energy plus another. But this is an insane one. This is pretty crazy. If your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, take 1 more prize card. If this Pokemon has at least, and here's the kicker, has at least 7 extra energy attached to it, in addition to this attack, this cost, you can take 3 more prize cards instead. So literally, you will take 4 fucking prize cards if you finish off your opponent with this attack. And that's not going to be too hard, because you can really just stack it up. Use some jack punches, maybe a lower down Elegant Soul, or just maybe an Elegant Soul, and they're already at like 20 more health. Beast Game GX, and you have all them energies attached. So basically, you need fucking 8 energy, no matter what it is. 8 energy for this. And then you could just get 4. Fucking 4 prize cards. You know how insane that shit is? That's still some of the most broken shit I've ever seen. And they look amazing too. This isn't the normal art. It's like the alternate art, I'm pretty sure. They look beautiful. Look at them. They look cute. They're just hanging out. But yeah, this is insane. This one is a crazy one indeed. And what we got next? Ooh, this is a classic card from back in the day. Super Energy Removal. This one, it's not a supporter, so you can use trainers as much as you want during your turn. You can discard 1 energy card attached to one of your own Pokemon. Easy. That's not anything. Especially if you're using the Gandalf's ability, and just get that card right back. Then you could choose one of your opponent's Pokemon, doesn't matter which one it is, on the bench or inactive. Discard 2 energy cards attached to that one, and discard them. So it can literally be like a special energy where it's like double colors or triple, and they're like, oh hell yeah, it's so much. Nope, discard that. It counts as 1 card, so it's technically in its energy, so it's fucking crazy. So that card is insane. That one's insane. Ooh, here we go. This is a beautiful, beautiful one. Start of Destruction. Starly. Only 50 health. 1 retreat cost. Its ability, it doesn't matter in this deck because I don't have the card and I don't plan to have the card because I don't care. Sky Circus, if you played Bird Keeper from your hand during this turn, ignore all energy and this Pokemon's attack costs. And it's like, you're like, oh, that's kind of cool for this Kenai attack that is 2 of any energy. So I can just slap a double colorless on this and he'll be ready to go. Search your deck for up to 2 cards and put them into your hand. You don't even have to reveal them to your opponent. You just get 2 cards from your deck, just fucking instantly put them in your hand. You know how overpowered that shit is? That is so insane. If you just let your opponent do that shit, that is so fucking wild. 2 cards. It can be 2 any fucking card in your deck. And that just gives you a chance to look through your deck. I mean, you shuffle afterwards, but you just kind of see what you got. See what's in your prize cards, see what you want to try to get. Yeah, Starly, you are insanely insane. It doesn't do any damage, but, well, that makes sense. If it did do damage, then I would feel like that card's banned. I feel like that card is already banned, but I don't know it. Ooh, this is a crazy one. Xerneas? Xerneas is fucking crazy. It's 120 health, takes 2 retreat cost. The main thing I want to use on this thing is the first move, Breath of Life. It doesn't do any damage, but this is broken as fuck. Search your deck for up to 3 basic energy cards of different types, and attach them to your Pokemon any way you like. Then shuffle your deck. So this is how you set up your bench. This is how you set up your fucking bench. This 1 card alone. Slap a double colorless on this thing, bam. Get your bench entirely set up from all you need. As long as it's just basic energy, because it doesn't allow you to do special energy, but that's still insane. And then his other attack is 1, basically, just 1 more psychic energy plus the 2 of any other energy you already got going. It's just 100 damage. I'd say just, but that can mean everything, because if you're only keeping him out there for that, and then you got that extra psychic, you might as well. But I'm really only going to use him to stack up the bench, honestly. Ooh, Cosmo. Evolve Cosmo. He don't have much going for him. He's 3 retreat cost. In the game, he's supposed to be heavy as fuck. Like, he is like 1,000 million billion pounds. You're not even supposed to be able to lift him, but somehow Ash did, because I guess friendship. He's got 90 health. He has 1 move that is a colorless energy. He just switches his Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. So I guess it's something. You can be like, well, I can't retreat him, but I can just slap an energy of any type, and bam, you just put him on. And I'll be right back. I guess I might as well. Please. But anyways. Oh my god. Celesteela. Look at this beautiful, beautifulness we got here. That is 4 retreat cost. Oh my goodness, but he's a steel type. You got 200 health. He's a GX card too. A lot of these Ultra Beasts are GX. The only non-GX ones are Cosmo, Poipole, Nagandal, Cephalop, and some others that you have already seen. But his first move, Rocket Fall. Anytime I see Rocket now, I think of One Piece. Who's like, go, Rocket. But anyway, Rocket Fall is 1 steel energy. I guess it's metal energy. Yeah. I guess it's 1 metal energy and 2 of any other energy. This does at least 30, but this attacks with 30 damage more for each retreat cost in your opponent's active Pokemon's energy cost for retreat. So basically, it's pretty crazy. So say it's a heavy Pokemon like Celesteela you're going up against. That is a total of like 30 times, let's say 4. I don't think it's possible for them to have... Oh no, I think it is. Because it has up to 5 in the amount put. But maybe some Pokemon are just so heavy where it's just like that much. But even for Cosmo, it didn't really have... It only had 4, so maybe the max is 4. I don't think I've ever seen one with 5. So imagine it's something like this where it's like 4. That'll be a total of 120 damage. It is a lot of energy that I put into it. But in that amount, if you're getting stacked up anyway, there's one more move. Well, I mean, there's 2 more, but I'll tell you the normal non-GX one. For 1 more energy of any type is Moon Press, which is just a straight 130 damage. So it's pretty crazy. It's a pretty crazy one. Then we got Blaster GX. This is 180 damage, but you only, like I said, 1 GX per duel. But it is same as Moon Press. It's 1 metal energy and 3 of any other color's energy. This is turn all your prize cards face up, and that's it. I mean, the attack, the damage is at least good, but you really want to hold off on using that because you could be using any of your other amazing GX moves, like I've shown you, like the one with Nagandal and Guzzlord, or the one with Buzzwole and Fairhouse. This is crazy ones. And Beauty GX. You can't. Beauty GX is so good. Like, it really depends. It's a really last resort thing. And I guess if you're gonna be a dickhead, Circuitry. Circuitry. We got another double colorless, so I got 2 in the deck. Ooh. Surprise. I bet y'all didn't expect this. But Giratina. Giratina is a cool one. Giratina, this is a basic. He's very spooky. Look at him. Very spooky. Very spooky. Look at him go. He's doing a spookiness. He's a spooky. But anyways, he has 130 health. He's a psychic type. This there's no like ghost types, so they're making these things like ghost, psychic, and shit like that. So same with poison. There's no poison type in this game. It's just there's poison Pokemon, but there's still psychic type, which is it is what it is, I guess. Ability. This is what makes this thing broken, and the fact that there is an evolution to this that I have in the deck that is insanely insane too from back in the day. But this is a more current Giratina, but it's my favorite one out of all the Giratinas besides the Hidden Art one that I did have, or thought I did, but it was apparently a fake one. I didn't even realize it. But yeah. But anyways, Distortion Door. That's the ability. Once during your turn, before your attack, if this opponent is in your discard pile, you're just like, fuck it, you come back to life. You put it onto your bench, and if you do, you put 1 damage counter on 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Not only do you just bring it back, just because you're like, fuck it, I want my Giratina back, he comes back full health, and you just put 1 damage on 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon, if they have any bench Pokemon. But if they even just have 1, you just put 1 boost. That's insane. That is so crazy. He has 1 attack only. He has 3 retreat costs as well for energy, 3 retreat costs. But why would you want to retreat Giratina? Like, come on. If you do, like I said, I have another card that I have not revealed yet, but you probably can assume who it is that has the nice ability. But Shadow Impact, 2 psychic energy and 1 of any other color energy. It does 130 damage, yeah. But it doesn't have to be on Giratina, his effect. But it says put 4 damage counters on one of your Pokemon. So that's the thing that's kind of asked about this move. That's why you kind of want to hold off. But that doesn't mean this card is trash. He's very awesome. Very awesome. This is Satan Saw my Pokemon. I got another Ultra Space, of course. Another Ultra Space. Buzzwole. Look at him. He's like Superman at home. He's a basic. He's not a GX or anything. He's just a basic boy, but he's a cutie patootie. Look at him. He's just having a grand time. He's grass type, 138 health. Ultra Beast, of course. This is the one that's kind of the most broken if you can set him up. Originally, when I thought I can have all those Beast energies in, he would have been the most broken by just putting Beast energies on him, because he'd be fucking insane. His ability is Beast Boost, and as in the game, his attack is boosted up every time he knocks on the Pokemon. But in this sense, it's this Pokemon's attacks do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon for each prize card you've taken before applying, weakness and resistance. So that's pretty crazy. He only has 1 attack, but it doesn't take much energy, which is awesome. So this is probably my best non-GX Ultra Beast card right here. He can use Touchdown, which is 60 damage, only takes 1 grass and 1 of any other color energy, and every time he uses it, he heals 30 damage for himself. So if he's stacking up the Beast Energy, which adds 30 more damage you could do by having that Beast Energy equipped, then just the Beast Boost, if you already took some prize cards, it's already going to do like 90 damage, so he'll be doing 90 per, but he'll be doing even more if you're already taking prize cards. So the crazy thing you could do, you can make him really weak by getting the effects from the GX moves that I showed you in the previous cards that I showed you, and you can already have that many more. So say you took 4 at least, 4 prize cards, and they got like 2 left, or even just 3. That's an extra 60 damage, 80 damage, or if you took 5, 100 damage. And that's a whole 190 damage you do every time, and you're healing 30. Yeah, his weakness is, he only has 130 health. But listen, you don't mess with Buzzwole. Buzzwole is probably my favorite Ultra Beast, just because I love him. He's a buff buggy, but I like all the Ultra Beasts. They're cute too. That's him. Oh, this one's crazy. This one, you can only have 1 in a deck as well, but this is nice. Not only does it let you have 1 of any energy type put onto a Pokemon, but if that Pokemon who has his attached is knocked out, your opponent takes 1 less prize card than it would have during that time. And you can only have 1 This is an A-Spec. You only have one A-Spec card in your deck. I don't know what other A-Spec cards there are in the Pokemon game, but this is the only one that I know of, and this is probably the only one I would care to have. So that's really good. It's going to save you from having one... it's going to have you do one less prize card being taken away, so it's pretty cool. This is a really awesome one. It looks beautiful, too. Look at the beautiful, beautifulness. Very cool. Another Mr. Fuji. Very helpful. Oh, so I didn't show you Star Arabia yet, but look at this. Star Raptor. He is awesome. Not only is it one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, but this is the thing that changes the whole game when it comes to, you don't have to worry about what energy you put on your Pokemon. It takes a while to get to him, because yeah, you gotta get the Starly, then Star Arabia, then Star Raptor. But he's got 150 health. He doesn't have any retreat cost, which is fucking broken. You can just kind of be like, bam, do the move, swap him out to the one you want, but there's a reason why. Probably like, why would you want to swap him out? He does Brave Bird for his second attack for 3 of any energy. So literally you can slap a triple acceleration energy on this motherfucker. He will be zoomed right away. He does 170 damage, and he only does 30 damage to himself. Like, he literally can sweep motherfuckers all day. It's insane. But the main reason why he's in this deck, I don't know why I'm doing that. Hurricane Blunder. 70 damage for one fucking of any energy. Just one. Just one. He does 70 damage. You're like, oh shit, that's kind of insane. Literally just one for 70 damage? What can top that? Well, I'll tell you. The most broken shit ever. Move any amount of energy from your Pokemon to your other Pokemon in any way you like. Do you understand how broken that shit is? You literally can have like energy spread across all your Pokemon. Staraptor, anyone, your bench, you can have everything. This will allow you to make the bullshit even more bullshit. Say you wanted to use that GX move that you had on Pheromosa and Buzzwole tag team, and you wanted to do that, you literally could. You can use Hurricane Blader, do 70 damage to their active Pokemon, move it around all you want. Next turn, you don't have to worry about shit, because Staraptor has 0 retreat cost, so you can just swap them out, bring out that Pheromosa, Buzzwole GX, or like I said, anything else, and just straight up use it. Staraptor is the most broken utility. I mean, he's powerful on his own, even if he wasn't using the utility. That's insane. Like, that's actually crazy. He's such a good card. But, you know, the Staravia isn't too bad either. Oh, look. Speaking of Staravia. There he is. Alright, Staravia, this one's only got 70 health. Normal type of as well. 0 retreat cost. Wait. I guess when he evolves, he gets faster, so that makes sense why he has 0 retreat cost. But, he's not too bad. This one's pretty cute, but he's also, for 2 of any energy, he has wing attack, which is 30 damage, but shot air is what had me really interested in this Staravia in particular, because for 3 of any energy, does 20 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon, but does also 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, but it doesn't apply towards the weakness and resistance for the bench Pokemon, so you can just be having up against the Pokemon. It's like, oh, you can't do much damage to me because I got my ability. Well, guess what, bitch? The shot air says, fuck your ability, I'm gonna do that. So, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Does Mr. Mime cover if it's active? If Mr. Mime's your active Pokemon? No, I guess. No, he can be on the bench and still have his power. Pretty cool. But anyway, that's Staravia. Oh, I had to do this for the one time because I personally love Black and White. The Pokemon series is probably my favorite generation of all time because the story and everything is so dark. But I love Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and then Sun and Moon. 7th gen, I think it is. I love it so much, and this is one of the most monumental moments. Aether Paradise well, I guess just Aether Paradise, but this is the conservation area. Yeah, this is where it all starts. This is where you seen the Heligo come out of the Ultra Space hole, and it's spooky. That's the first time you encounter Ultra Beast in the game. Well, technically Nebby, which is Cosmog, which is an Ultra Beast, but you didn't know that at the time. But the real one, where he's like, motherfucker, I come from Ultra Space, how you doing? And then you just fight him. But this is pretty nice. It's a stadium card. The stadium cards stay up, by the way, if it wasn't obvious. Basic grass and basic electric Pokemon, both yours and opponent, take 30 less damage from your opponent's attack. So it's pretty good. I have quite a few grass types, and I just got one electric, but it's pretty nice. And it's just a very nostalgic card, so I had to put it in. Oh, here's the big man himself. He is not an Ultra Beast that is set on it, but he literally has the ability called Ultra Road. This is the Lion, Solgaleo. So this will make all the problems where it's like, oh man, Paul, you got all these cards that need to retreat. How are you gonna get him out? If this man can be on, he can even be on your bench. Does your ability go throughout your whole thing? The abilities work like on your bench too. As long as it doesn't say you have to be in an active spot, then it works on your bench. So the ability Ultra Road, once during your turn, before your attack, you may switch your active Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. So there you go. Instantly just move your Pokemon how you want. So even if you didn't have Staraptor with the 0 retreat and just want to switch, you're like, damn, I didn't want to bring Xurkitree out, but he needs like, I think Xurkitree needs like 2 or 3 retreat costs, or even Celesteela. Damn, I don't want to get rid of my energy on Celesteela. What the fuck? Then you're like, you don't got to. Mr. Lion has got you. He's going to use the Ultra Road and let you escape. No cost to you at all. And it's like, no cost? You sure no interest? He's like, I won't charge you this time, but next time. And he does a lion laugh. I don't know what a lion laugh sounds like. Probably the one from Wizards of Oz. I guess, the original one. But anyways, he's pretty good. Just the ability on its own is pretty sweet. He has 250 health. He's got 3 retreat cost, but like, that doesn't really matter unless there's a Pokemon that's on the field that cancels abilities and shit. Then that fucks me over, but I don't know. He's be on the bench most of the time. But he's very powerful on its own. He's pretty cool. He's a Steel type, 250 health. His only attack that does damage is Sunsteel Strike, which is kind of insanely awesome. It does 230 damage, but when you use it, you discard all energy from this Pokemon, which kind of sucks, but his GX ability kind of makes up for it. It takes 2 metal energy and 1 of any other energy to use Sunsteel Strike. But he's got Soul Burst GX, which is searches your deck for up to 5 energy cards. It doesn't even have to be basic energy. It can literally be special, so if you're trying to stack it up and you want to use that as your GX, this is a solid GX to start use in the game. Like I said, you can only use once per duel, but it's awesome. 5 of any, and attach them to your Pokemon any way you like. Let's shuffle your deck. So this could be the one. It only needs 1 metal energy to use too, so it's a very cool one. It's a very awesome one. You can literally just fucking win the game with Solgaleo if you wanted. But most of the time I think about using the Ultra Beast. But he's a pretty solid contender. He has resistance to psychic types too. There's a lot of psychic types that are broken, so you get resistance to -20 of that. Oh my goodness. He's not a psychic type, but he looks like he should be. Look at him. Palkia GX. He is on the other part of Spear Pillar. It looks like him and Giratina are fighting. Not Giratina, sorry, yeah. But Palkia GX has 180 health. He's a water type. He's got his first move. For only 1 water energy. Spatial control. Move any number of energy from your bench Pokemon to this Pokemon. So you'd be like, Spirit Bomb? And then they're like, I don't want to do Spirit Bomb. And he's like, did I fucking ask you? Wait. I think about just Palkia looking back at the bunch of Pokemon. He's like, bitch, did I fucking ask if you wanted to? Give me that shit. And he just robs you of all your water energy. It's like, Palkia, why you do that? But listen, there's a good reason why he's doing that. He's kind of him. He's kind of himothy, as a Brooklyn guy would say that. He's himmy. he's pretty awesome, just for 1 water energy. And he's just automatically set up. For his next movement, Hydro Pressure. Pretty fucking insane. I only have 3 water energy in the deck, but I could make the Legacy Energy water too, so technically 4, and that could count. So Hydro Pressure needs 3 of any energy. It is 60 damage plus 20 more for each water energy attached to his Pokemon. So he can be doing damage. Then here is his insanely insane, kind of fucked up. He's already is fucked up for doing the, did I fucking ask if I was asking for your energy for Spirit Bomb? Bitch, I'm evil Goku. Give me all your shit. And then just everything dies. He's the most powerful Spirit Bomb, but it's going to rob their energy from their will. Against their will. Oh, he's got 3 retreat costs, by the way. But Zero Vanish GX. This does 150 damage. And it needs 3 water energy plus 2 of any other color's energy. Or any energy. Shuffle all energy from each of your opponent's Pokemon into their deck. That is such a dick move. Not only do you do 150 damage, but you're like, oh, you set up all your Pokemon with energy? Fuck you. And just all their energy just goes bye-bye to their deck. Most people do not have anything that can place energy directly onto their Pokemon from their hand or from their deck. They literally have to use the 1 per turn thing, and they bank on that. With me, I'd be a savage. I'd be doing what the fuck I want. It's crazy. So when you think about Dialga, you're like, yeah, you get another turn straight up. That can be a very easy way to end the game, or just protect something that you thought was going to be vulnerable on your side for doing that. But Palkia is an asshole. Palkia's a dick, I'm not gonna lie, but he's my dick. I mean, hey, yo, gotta calm down with all that. Look at this, Rainbow Thornton. Thornton, he's really cool. He is a very, if you've seen in One Piece, Trafalgar Law, where he's like, roo, he's a supporter card, so I can bring him back with Lusamine if I need, from the grave. But, remember, you can only play 1 supporter card per turn, so you gotta be careful. But it's choose a basic Pokemon into your discard pile, and switch it with 1 of your basic Pokemon in play. Any attached cards, damage counters, special editions, turns in play, and any other effects remain on new Pokemon. So that's literally Rude. He's like, Rude, he's like, Mr. Mime, you did good. I'm gonna go ahead and bring back Palkia. He's like, what the fuck? Palkia? Oh, hell no. He's like, you thought you saw the last Palkia? Surprise, bitch. Rude. And then all damage. Well, there's a reason why you're like, why the fuck would you want damage too? It's like you're retarded, ball. What do you? But there's a reason. Listen, I always have a reason. I always have a method for my madness. But all the energy attached to that Pokemon that you're switching out from the active spot to the grave to discard, switch. All the energy that's got attached on them, their effects. Well, that's ass. Status effects, all that shit. Because that's just bullshit. I really don't have a good way to heal that in my deck, I'm not gonna lie. That's one of my main weaknesses. But when you switch them out, if they're not in an active spot, that Pokemon doesn't have status effects on them, so you kind of get saved, because you can just kind of Ultra Road, unless it's Confusion, and it's like, flip, got Tails, well, bitch, looks like you're hitting yourself, and you're not switching, so go fuck yourself. And usually it's like, oh, I wasted energy too, but it's just like, I got my Lion on my bench, so I didn't waste energy. Is whatever, but it's very cool. Thornton is very cool. So it's damage as well. You're like, oh, damage. But listen, there's a thing. There's a reason. If he's winning me enough Pokemon, that'd be kind of funny, but it's okay. It's not. Oh, this is a cutie patootie. Homage to the Lake Trio. This is a classic back in the day card too. Is it a supporter as well? Is it, or is it just a trainer? Oh. It's literally just a trainer card, so that's pretty awesome. It's not like I have multiple of this in my deck, but this is a beautiful one. It's got Azelf, Uxie, and Mesprit on the art. Time Space Distortion. It only makes sense because I have Giratina, Palkia, and Dialga. You're like, where's Arceus then?
I don't got Arceus in the deck because I don't use Arceus. I only use him in Pixelmon, and his name is Shaggy, and I fly around on him, and I get to summon Portals to Ultra Space. That's the only time I care about Arceus. And Pokemon Legends Arceus, too. That's a cool one. I still need to play that. And Scarlet and Violet. I haven't played that yet. But listen, this is pretty cool. It's a beautiful card, and a beautiful old-fashioned card, too, back in the day. But you flip 3 coins. For each heads, search your discard pile for a Pokemon, show it to your opponent, you put it in your hand. You don't put it in the deck. You just put it right in your hand. So if you want to get, yeah, it doesn't have to specifically go towards your god Pokemon, as in Dialga, Giratina, or, you know. Why can I not think of his name? Palkia. I literally was thinking about, I guess I was just being addicted to Palkia. I'm like, what's his name? Oh yeah, Palkia, the one no one loves. And he's like, what the fuck? This is why I'm a dickhead. And I'm like, oh, Palkia, whoa, don't pull out the 9 there, calm down. Don't pull out the spatial 9, calm down. But anyways, it's not even basic Pokemon, it's any Pokemon. That's in your discard pile, so it's pretty fucking cool. This is, look at this spark. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but this sparkles is beautiful. You can't really, well, most of these cards have the glim and glam because, you know, I kind of have to. They kind of have to look beautiful. Not only do they play amazingly, but they're beautiful too. Of course, you know, got to, man. Oh, Secret Ultra Beast, I'm not going to lie, I forgot about. Nihilego. Nihilego is probably the most popular one in the deck because she's got like a lot of references I've been bringing up. I say she, but I guess it could be he too. I don't know. It's literally a jellyfish that is just like, I don't know, a cape. That could be a coolest cape of all time. A little hoodie. Yeah, actually, I'm sure they made that out there. A little Nihilego cape, blanket cape thingy. What are those called? Fucking the blanket things, snuggles. I don't fucking know what it's called. But Nihilego, basic Pokemon, Ultra Beast, 110 health, Psychic type. Only got 2 attack. Oh, it's got 1 retreat cost for energy. It's only got 2 attacks, and they're both only 1 psychic energy. They both don't do any damage, but it's the bullshit that the effects that they have. You're like, oh, Nihilego's ass. But look at the card art too. Like, that is just creepy as fuck. You can't tell me that's not the creepiest Ultra Beast. Not because of the shit that it did to anything it comes across. It just doesn't have a mind. It just has instincts, I'm pretty sure, and it just wants to absorb everything. It's very creepy. But Nightcap, this is a very situational type move to where you can't do shit with it unless you have the certain requirements. You can only use this attack if your opponent has exactly 2 prize cards left. So any other time you can't use this attack. But when you do, all this shit is broken. Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon's attacks. It can be active or on their bench. Any of their attack, just use it. You don't even need the energy for it, just fucking use it. It can be literally a GX move too. The most broken shit of all time. The most broken fucking shit. So Nightcap, that is broken as fuck. Broken as fuck. But it makes sense that it's very required. But there is a card in my other deck, Special Zoroark, that can infinitely just use Foul Play. 2 of any colored energy. Yeah, you gotta evolve from Zoroark first, but who fucking cares? One of his attacks is Foul Play, where it just is this, but literally there's no restrictions. You can use it whenever the fuck you want. So literally Zoroark is one of the most broken fucking cards in the game. I think he's banned too, and for a good reason. Yeah, that's fucking broken as shit. But at least this is like kind of a thing where it's like you kind of have to wait. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. But the rule is you can't just infinitely use GX moves, because that could count as your GX move, and that's the once per duel. So that's kind of the drawback. Because if not, Zoroark can be like, oh, you're using a Dialga GX? Guess what, bitch? I want to infinitely use Timeless GX. And you literally will never have a turn. And it's just game over. So that's a good thing they make those GX moves, because that's some broken ass shit. But anyways, that's pretty cool. And then you got Void Tentacles. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused and poisoned.
So that's some fucky wucky right there.
So the Helgo is just for some bullshit. It would be more bullshit if it had no retreat cost, because you could just be like, I'm a dip after using Void Tentacles, just like he does in the game. Look at this beautiful beautifulness. You can only have one Radiant card in the game, and this could potentially be my most powerful card in the deck. Attack wise, if you get him set up, he's very evil. He's the king of hell. He's radiant. That means he is shiny. Look at him. He's a dark and he's got the pink eyes. He's a pinky. That's Pinky. And he's got blue flames like Dobby. What's going on here? He's a cutie patootie. He's got 3 retreat cost, 160 health, basic fire type Pokemon, basic energy. You can't have more than one Radiant Pokemon in your deck, as it says. Raging Blast. It needs 1 fire energy and 2 of any other energy. The kicker with this is if Heatran doesn't have any damage counters on him, this attack will do 0 damage. But the fact of the matter is, it's for a good reason. Because if this Pokemon has any damage counters on him, this attack does 70 more damage for every damage counter. So this can be the ultimate room of their whole life. You can have this man in the grave and be like, oh, that Heatran, silly Billy, he didn't do anything, he's in the grave now. Well, surprise, bitch. I got my active Pokemon with a fire energy ready and 2 any other energy. I fucking room. That Pokemon had a damage counter and energy swapped onto Heatran. I almost called him Giratina. I don't know why I almost called him Giratina. Probably because that's going to be the last card that I show you. That's ultimate. Very Scary Berry. I said the other ones were Scary Berry, but that's King Satan right there. Heatran is King of Hell, but that's literally King Satan. He's a crazy one. But Heatran is insane. So he can do up to, this isn't counting if they're weak to fire or if they're resistant. It's just the fact that if he had 150 damage to him, he has 160 health, he's still alive, he's got 10 more health left. He'll die in the next turn probably because they'll, just 10 damage. Unless they attack with a, oh no, he doesn't even have any resistances. And he's weak to water, ×2. So you can fuck him up with a water move real bad. But if he's alive, you better hope he can't attack you, because you will be fucking evaporated. 70 damage per one. So he's got 70 for 1. He lost 10 health. He's doing 70. You're like, okay, it's not that bad. You're like, okay, I'm going to hit him with a 50. Bam. How you like that? You're like almost halfway. Heatran. And he's like, oh yeah? He does easily at least 400 damage to you. Even if you're resistant, at least 300, 400. Most Pokemon don't even have that much. You're just fucked. You're fucked. And he still has a lot of health left. Unless you hit him with like a decent play and you just knock him out. He's not a special card as well, as where if he dies, you'll only lose 1 prize card. So Heatran is like the best fucking Radiant card. Here's the final one. The most scary berries of all scaries berry. Giratina level X. You're like, oh my god, level X? What the fuck does that mean? Well, basically you treat this as, you put this onto your Giratina. As in, it's like an evolution card, pretty much. It counts as an evolution card, but he levels up. So Giratina level X. This active Giratina can use any attack, Pokepower, or Pokebody from its previous level. So every other thing that the Giratina I showed you before can do, ability and all, this Giratina could do too. It still only has 130 health, Psychic type. It's 3 retreat costs. He's resisted to normal types. He's weak to dark though. A lot of other stuff I didn't care about the dark. I mean the weaknesses. But yeah. The main one, Pokebody, which is back then it was Pokepower or just called ability. Invisible Tentacles. Whenever your opponent's Pokemon tries to attack, your opponent discards 1 card from his or her hand. If your opponent can't discard 1 card, your opponent's Pokemon can attack. And you can't stack this ability. Say if you have multiple level X Giratinas on your bench,
it don't stack it, so it doesn't matter. So it's pretty crazy, but it's pretty crazy. And he doesn't even have to be on the active spot to use the Pokebody, like I said. He could be on the bench, and then it could just be protected. So basically, he'll have his creepy invisible tentacles and be like, defense. And he'd be defensive. Very protected. And if they don't have a card to discard, they literally can't attack. They're fucked. So, it's kind of broken. I don't have any cards I can discard from the hand, now that I think about it. Yeah, it's just from the deck. But, you know, they could play it, and then they'd be like, if they didn't read it, they'd be like, oh, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna clear out my hand, and they try to attack. It's like, brr, you can't attack invisible tentacles. And they're like, what the fuck? And then it's just, yeah, I'd be doing that all the time. I'd be like, I don't care, if it's on your bench, they ain't gonna do shit. I'm like, oh, I should probably read that ability. And it's already too late because you already did your whole turn. You're like, I'm gonna read it before I attack. And it's already too late. You're like, that'd be me all the time, I swear to God. Darkness Lost, this is kind of insane. Because this is an evolution card. You can put the double rainbow on this one. And that's probably one of the, if not the main reason why I put the double rainbow in the deck, is because this one single card. It takes 2 psychic energy and 2 of any other colored energy. Darkness Lost does 30 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for bench Pokemon, so just 30 overall. But, just Pokemon. Not even bench. It's just literally everything on the field of your opponents. That is fucking wild. If any of your opponent's Pokemon would be knocked out by damage from this attack, put that a Pokemon and all cards attached to it to the Lost Zone instead of discarding it. The Lost Zone is literally, you can't use them again for the rest of the game. Unless you've got a card that literally specifically says, I can bring back cards from my Lost Zone, Giratina is just going to sweep your whole life. This is ultimate evil. But to answer this girl's question, I think this fucking video is like an hour long, but there's no surprise there, guys. Like, literally, I've had videos that were like over an hour long for this shit, so it's okay. But it's gods. But simple. How do you spell it? Fuck. I'm gonna assume it's with 2 Z's. Guzzlord and Meganadil Tag Team GX card is my most evil and broken powerful card. But my entire deck is insane. Thanks for the duel. It was fun hanging out with such pretty girls like you. And you're actually interesting. You're not even going to compliment my card.
Well, thank you. I'm glad we could have a fun duel. And I'm glad you think we're pretty.
So, what now? What now, though? What's going to happen? Oh, did I break them? I think I broke them. Are they okay? I think this is time to end my encounter. Alright, Mr. Mime, get us out of here. A barrier. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Don't act like you seen that barrier. I'm out.